Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are on this faithful planet called Earth, I hope you are having an enduring day, evening, or night, wherever you have been located. I want to talk about the sci-fi movie industry and how the backdrop typically look the same. I already made one discussion about many times they show a sci-fi movie, they always land on a rocky planet. And every rocky planet they look on looks just like Earth. For instance, I know Mars looks red. I never see them land on no red planet. Even though it may be a so-called M-class planet, why can't the rocks look red? Why can't the rocks ever look bluish? For instance, some of the planets in our solar system, the atmosphere is bluish. But all of them, I'm not supposed to say no Star Trek, all of them, whenever they land in that rocky desert place, it's like they're still on Earth. Even up to this year, 2019, 2020. The next thing I notice about how movies, they love to do this all the time. Have you ever noticed whenever these so-called movies beam to, ship to, however they get to the planet, the vegetation is still green. Still green like it is on Earth. Why is that? I know why. Because it costs money. It's more money they would have to pay to make the vegetation look different. For instance, on Earth, now you know grass is green for the most part. The leaves on a tree is green. But on Earth, right now, I'm looking at a flower and the flower is orange. So I know if there is a M-class Earth inhabitable planet somewhere in the solar system, the grass may actually look orange. But of course, if it's orange, then it may not be habitable to human life, because that means the grass is absorbing sunlight differently. It's taking different nutrients from the air. But still, the space, the sci-fi industry, for the most part, they can add some diversification in the planet. And if they don't want to make the plants look orange like the planet, if they don't want to make the grass or the trees look green like that flower I'm looking at right now, and there's a bunch of them, it's like 100 of them. 100 flowers, and they all are orange. And I know in this day and age, sci-fi, they spend a lot of money on sci-fi budgets. Now I know back in the day, back in 1980 and back in 1960, when Star Trek was made, even in 1970, I know when Star Wars came out, and the earlier movies, okay, I can't blame them. I can't blame them for using the Earth like grass. They had low budgets. But even Star Trek, The Next Generation, is still sort of close to this modern age of technology. They could have at least one planet where the grass, the trees is a different color. And I take it to another point. Even in those movies, they never show flowers much. Now you know, when you're walking through a field, when you walk in the woods, you're going to at least see some different colors instead of green. But they always stay with green. So that's my take there, listener. The sci-fi movies, those space movies, how do I know you're not on Earth anymore? In my mind, I don't care if you're on Alpha Centauri. If the grass is still green, you really on Earth. And then, on top of that, Even if you was on Alpha Centauri and the grass was green, why couldn't they give it a different shade of green? They can make the grass bright green or dark green. But like I said, I know why. They want to be cheap and they don't want to spend money on additional money on that animation part. If you like a little comment about how on every world, if it's not rocky in a desert, if it's habitable, everything is always green. If you like my assessment and my observation, give me a thumbs up. If you have a little comment that you would like to add about why do you always want to make things green, if you listen to this and you are in a sci-fi movie and you make those big budget movies, explain in the comment section why for every lush, beautiful planet, the color is still green, not blue, not pink, not orange, not red. The vegetation on every inhabitable world is still green. But the aliens in Star Trek, well, I'll get into that. That's another episode. I got something to say about Star Trek too. Aliens, but that's another episode. So if you got anything to say about why they like to use that green for vegetation on different worlds, leave a comment. If you would like to subscribe to further hear about what I find interesting about movies, sci-fi movies, horror movies, drama, whatever, please subscribe. Until the next time, beloved listener, peace.